Welcome back to my noob guide. In this episode, we're going to focus on doing a bunch of different side tasks that will really help flesh out our character. So now that we've beaten the blood-starved beast, it actually opens up a couple new pathways for us. The first path it opens up for us is to this new area where we're going to get another weapon that's really going to help us enhance our character's combat abilities. So we're going to go do that first. But before we get there, I want to talk about two other new things that we have the ability to do now. The first is the chalice dungeons. So you can go up to any of these altars now that you have a chalice and do a chalice ritual to activate that chalice dungeon, and you can go into it, and it'll be pretty difficult, especially at this level, so I don't recommend people diving into that just yet. We are going to get to those. And we're going to go through a bunch of them and fully flesh out our character and get all the different special side items that we need to get out of the chalices. But for now, we're going to stay away from them. You really don't want to even start going into the chalices until you're probably around level 40, I want to say. That's at level 40 is pretty. You can get through them earlier on if you're skilled enough, but at level 40, I would say was probably be your entry into the chalice dungeons. Probably going through them even deeper as you get to level 50, 60, 70. So we'll get to that. For now, I'm just going to go in here and explain a little bit about blood gems. Make sure all my stuff's repaired. So, blood gem fortification is very interesting. So, you have a bunch of different gem slots in your weapon that gradually increase based on what level your weapon is. So, at level 3, our Kirkhammer has 2 gem slots. Okay? We've got a circular and a triangular gem slot available. Now, these gem slots can be filled with different types of gems based on what shape they are. So, you can see in the radial spot, I can only put the radial gems. Okay? And I can only put triangle gems in the triangle spot. But there's another gem type, this droplet gem type. And the droplet gem types you can put in pretty much any slot. So they're pretty valuable, but they're also really rare. You can get this red blood gem droplet just by smashing that amulet that you found after beating Gascon. He'll give you that one. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to put the ones in here that are going to give us our biggest damage boost. Now, to get really good blood gems, there's a couple different ways you can get the really good blood gems. The first way is to go through the chalice dungeons. Those are pretty much get you some epic level blood gems. Deeper you go, the better blood gems you're going to get. And you can get some medium quality blood gems by going through the DLC. So that's pretty awesome as well. It's nice that they included those in the DLC, but we're not going to really touch on that at the moment. For now, just going to put in some generic blood gems, and what we're going to do is we're going to go try to get that weapon. So go to Cathedral Ward, and we're going to go die. Which actually kind of sucks because we've got souls. Probably should have used them, but oh well. So use those before you go. I'm not going to waste time going back, so screw it. So basically, this monster is called a Snatcher. They're actually pretty tough monsters to fight sometimes. There's a few ways you can fight them, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But we're just going to go ahead and go get killed by them. So all you do is go right out front here. It's going to be this douchebag as usual. Okay, and over here, you'll see this scary-looking dude. This guy is... Whoa! Yeah, he's pretty nuts. Now, he does have one attack where you can stun him pretty easily. That's not it. That's kind of just like a staggering force field. I'll show you guys the attack once he does it. Not that one. That one right there. So right when he's about to punch you, that's when you want to use your pistol. Now, I'm going to go get killed by this guy now. As you can see, he does an assload of damage. This guy just... the damage this guy deals is a lot. So, very easy to get killed by him. Alright, now it says we died. But here's something really interesting that's going to happen. So basically, he throws us in his corpse bag, which is kind of freaky, actually, and drops us off in this prison cell. So, yeah, this is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. This freaked the shit out of me the first time I saw it. I was like, holy crap, what the fuck just happened? Where am I? So, yeah. We're now in the Unseen Village, and this is kind of like a really, really weird-ass place. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to get the hell out of here. And if you go this way, go left, you're going to have this circular staircase business, okay? We're not going to go there quite yet. Go through here, we got a few items to pick up. This slut's losing her mind. So, there's a way you can get her to join you. How you do that is you just dress up in the same garb that she's in, like a priest garb. And we'll get that later. We'll get that outfit later, and we can come back and get her. But for now, we're just gonna ignore her. We can let her cower in fear. See if we can get this. I'll get back here. Nice. Twin shards. Upgrade our weapon right away with that. You're going to want to watch out for these guys. There's a lot of them here. Get my pistol out so we can actually fight them. Alright, there's more than one. There's that guy over there. There's this guy who's going to be walking around. Get your brony wagon. Let's see if we can... There's a couple different ways you can fight this guy. Okay, first thing you want to do is visceral attack them like that. Fighting two at the same time is definitely not ideal. Now he's going to attack once, and that's going to give you a chance to backstab him while he beefs himself up. Now, we're actually... Alright, we barely made that one out. We're just not strong enough. See, I want to pick up that item, but I don't want this guy to hit me in the throat. So, do some zombie dodge. My main goal here is not to kill all these guys. Moon is a pretty cool relic. Watch out for these guys. They'll rip your eyes out, literally. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do some zombie dodge ninja tactics here. There's a lot of items to get here, but what we want to do is we want to go all the way down there near those dogs. So, okay, you want to watch out. There's a lot of dogs here. Yeah, and guns don't do anything to them, so... Basically, there's an item over there. That's where we want to go. Alright, they just fucking killed me. So, you can see that this is a pretty hard area. Those dogs basically can two-shot you. Okay. So that's why you just want to stay away from most of these monsters. So what you're going to want to do since obviously this area is extremely powerful, is you want to be very, very careful and just zombie dodge your way down there. There's a lot of enemies that can fuck you up, so just be very careful. Oh, I fucked that up. Excuse me, dogs. Sorry. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Got it. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Yeah, everybody's really mad at me right now. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. And there's another suit of armor you can get over here, which is awesome. I get that. Anything else we can pick up while we're zombie dodging around? Oh, nothing. What up? Alright, we're gonna go over here, zombie dodge past these guys. There's some items down here that are worth getting. Some bloodstone. Twin shards are always good to get. Gonna open this up. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Fucking this up here. Alright. And that'll take us back up here to the... to this right here. And we're back. Pretty awesome. So we did it. Good job zombie dodging your way all around this place. Okay, you got a new suit of armor. I don't know, I think the armor's pretty cool looking. I really like it. The black garb. I think it's kinda neat. I mean, it looks pretty I don't know, I think it looks pretty badass. Maybe I'll wear this for a little bit. But anyway, that's pretty much how you get the Tonitrus. So the Tonitrus, this weapon's pretty awesome. You can see it's a combination of physical and bolt damage. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying, oh, well, it probably scales with arcane. We're not really doing an arcane build. Like, what's the deal? Why are we using this weapon? Okay. It's a good question. It's a good question. I've actually ran an arcane build with this weapon, a very arcane heavy build, and you really don't get that much benefit from arcane boosts with this weapon. You're way better off just maxing out your strength, okay, and using the damage bonus from the bolt attack as a bonus, okay? Because some monsters are obviously going to be very weak to bolt, so it's going to do bonus damage against them anyway. And that's pretty much the main focus of this weapon. It's going to be really useful against kin-related enemies that are weak to bolt, so... Anyway, this is going to be one of our new primary weapons. Now, one of the cool things about this weapon, okay, it doesn't use a lot of stamina, and its main attack is pretty good, but its special attack, right here, this actually increases the damage on it by a lot, and you can just use it as much as you want. The weapon does take more durability damage while you have this activated, but this thing does significantly more damage, okay? Just, we're going to let it run out, and I'll show you the stats on it. So right now, we're talking 139, right? Now watch what happens when I activate this thing here. 207. This thing, unupgraded, is already doing way more damage than our +3 Kirk Hammer, which is strength-based. So that's really, really crazy. Okay, and this weapon is basically easy mode at this point out. Okay, now that you have this. Alright, it's a really cool weapon. We're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream. We're going to upgrade the shit out of it. Okay, and you guys are going to love it. Now, one of the things you can do is, if you really, really want to, is you can go back to this area right now and go level up your character and level up this weapon. Those monsters, the snatchers, they actually have a chance to drop the twin shards, which is what we're going to need to upgrade this. Whoops, I need to get some... fortify the shit out of this. And we can give it one more with the... Okay. So we're almost at sea level for strength, which is good. Gonna get that strength bonus. Because right now the Kirkhammer has a huge bonus to strength. Okay, but this with the added bolt damage, it just comes out to being a way better weapon. So we got these two at the moment. Those are going to be our two main weapons. So again, if you want to go back and upgrade your guy and get some XP, like those guys give you like 2k XP a pop for killing the snatchers. So if you want to go farm for shards, by all means go farm for shards. It's a pretty useful thing to do. Okay, the next thing we're going to do now that we have this weapon is I'm going to go show you guys another area that we can go explore. And we could have gone and explored this a little bit earlier, but it's not real. It wasn't really worth it at the time. But I'll go show you guys this other area. I forgot to put blood gems on my Tonitrus, so please don't forget to do that. Alright, we're back here again. I'm gonna go try and take out this snatcher over here. Just give you an idea how ridiculous this weapon is. Alright, so again, he's going to attack once after that. So while he's doing that, you want to... Alright, I fucked that up. Still got it. So while he's charging up, you want to go hit him in the back and backstab him. Okay, oh nice, we got another twin bloodstone shard. So that's pretty much what you want from those guys. So... Alright, our next thing we're going to do is we're going to go clear out this area. We don't really have to do this. It's not really part of this build, but it's worth doing anyway from a lore perspective. And it also gets you a really interesting item. So watch out, there's these gun assholes here. Union. 199 versus 194. 346 damage with the damage boost. That's just crazy. Like, that's crazy damage right there. Watch out, there's a lot of guys hidden in the shadows here. Alright, so took care of those guys. Like this. And we're gonna go all the way up top to this place. So while you're attacking, if you want to do a charge attack to charge up your weapon, just attack and press the transform button, and you'll do your charge while stabbing somebody. It's a good attack. Okay. This flattening, like a ground slam attack, that's it's a running R2, so it's also another good attack with this weapon. Aw, oh, bastard. Gotta watch out for this guy. He packs a real wallop. Gotta be careful, this guy will knock you off. I'm sure you guys are probably loving this weapon. It's extremely awesome. Here, just that piece of lore sitting on the ground. Alright, and just for completionist's sake, this is where you get the Radiant Sword Hunter badge. This is a door to the to another secret area that you can get to later on. So we're gonna come back to this place later. Okay, that's enough of this garbage. So there is a secret area to the at the bottom of this tower. It's actually kind of to me it was kind of a mental explosion when I discovered it. Put on my lights here so I can see what the hell's going on. Go this way. Okay, so this is it. Now this place obviously is very dangerous. It's pretty easy to fall and die here. We're just gonna work our way down. Okay, very carefully. Go get this item right here. Okay, now it's extremely hard to see. Extremely hard to see. There's some ledges that you can attempt to land on here. You see there's that. Oh, there we go. Right there is it. You can kind of see it. So that's kind of where you're going to want to go. I'll land right there. We'll give it a try. There's no guarantee we're going to do it. If we don't do it, we'll just come back later. Alright, barely made that one. And then there's a pile of shit right over here. And we can kind of land on that. Alright, and then this guy is going to go ape. There he is. Alright, took care of that guy. And this leads you into an older section of Yharnam. There's all kinds of weird shit down here. This place is actually kind of freaky. There's all kinds of people patrolling around and doing shit. There's a snatcher roaming around down here too. Oh, there he is. It's just, and all these psychos. Watch out for this snatcher. Always have full health. This guy can kill you, like, extremely quickly. You want to be very careful when you fight these guys. Alright, let's get behind him. Oh, this looks like a good... Nice. Good deal. That's pretty much your main dangerous adversary around down here. There is a weird alien thing down here, which we'll get to. So I do believe it's right down there. So if you did decide to go with an arcane build, this is one of those spots where you can get a fire gem early on, which will give you your weapon fire damage. Now these guys are weak to bolt, so if you don't have this weapon, you will find this guy might give you a little bit of a hard time. But with this weapon, you will own that guy's face, so you don't even need to worry about it. Alright. At this point, we're just going to use this elevator. And this is going to take us to a portion of Cathedral Ward. This actually takes us right behind one of the main gates, which is pretty awesome, because we can just go and unlock it right from here. So it's actually kind of useful to come this way. So I'm going to fall down here. Go unlock this gate. As you can see, you really don't even need to give a shit about these guys now that you have this weapon. Just zap the shit out of them. As you can see, this takes us right back here. Overall, it's a pretty smooth run. Now, you should have around 10k blood echoes at the moment. And what you should be doing is, at this point in time, if you haven't done so already, you're going to want to use those blood echoes over here. And now I've already purchased it. You want to use those blood echoes to purchase a... Oh, I have not purchased it, so I guess we're going to buy it now. The Hunter Chief Emblem. Okay, we're going to need that to get through the gates in this next area that we're going to go to. For now, let's just go make sure our weapons are as jacked out as possible. Use some of our blood. Alright, good deal. Let's go over here. Make sure our weapon's repaired. You always gotta want to stay on top of your weapon repairs with these weapons, because these guys, this Tonitrus definitely does not have a lot of durability. Definitely does not. You can actually, just by a quick comparison, you can see it has 100 durability as opposed to the 250 for the Kirkhammer. So keep that in mind. We should be able to upgrade. We still only got two shards, still need 5 more. So that'll be fun to get through, trying to get all those shards. Kind of a pain in the ass, but oh well, kind of needs to be done. Anyway, we can remove the blood gems from that and put them on this, since it's going to be one of our main damage dealing weapons. Not that it really makes a huge difference. Matter of fact, probably going to leave this one on that guy just so we have a little bit of damage boost on both of them.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Upgrade our strength a little bit more. Alright, and I think that about concludes this video. Thank you guys for watching. For the next video, we're going to focus on getting through Cathedral Ward, getting to the next boss, and then we're going to do a couple more areas after that as well. So, in the meantime, if you guys want to go and level up your gear a little bit, now's a good time to do that. You can go back to the prison. It'll be at this gem right here, or this this gravestone right here. You can go right back to that place. Go level up your stuff. I may do that, take a break and go do that for a little bit while I do some editing. But in any case, thanks for watching. And just as a reminder, down in the description below, I'm leaving quick links to all the different areas of the video that are of importance. So please keep that in mind. Thank you for watching.